So unprofessional. Computer love. Great song. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
It's Jaden and it's
Just Jaden. Oh, I went. I went to Pilates yesterday. I haven't gone to a workout class or worked out or moved my body besides like going on a walk in probably a year. I don't know. It's been a very long time and I'm so sore. I can feel it on my innards.
Yeah, right there's where it can really hurt you.
On my innards.
I'm happy that you went and did that though. It really is. You have to go once. The most important thing is going like 4 times. Once you've gone 4 times, you're on a freaking roll.
Well, I wasn't thinking about anything. I've been so stressed out and nothing. There's nothing in my mind besides, hold it. Come on, slow. You're going to go down for 4 count and you're going to come up for a 4 count. And then, come on, if you need to make an adjustment, you can put your knees down on. Yeah, I was making adjustments for sure.
Where was your teacher Southern?
No.
Oh. It's fun to make renditions in your mind of things that never happened.
It is.
Yeah, so I haven't been able to work out for a week and a half because
He broke himself.
I broke my back in freaking half. And then I was feeling a little bit better. But then my friend was like, he works for this like extremely, extremely rich man. So he was like needing help moving this man into another house. So
Did
I was
you
like,
get paid?
oh, yeah.
Okay, I was going to say.
Most definitely. Yes, I did. So that's what I did yesterday. I went to Malibu and packed this house up. And then I had to drive this like nice as fuck Land Rover Defender on the PCH for an hour to the Palisades, to the new house. No, I literally was. I was wearing the man's glasses. I was like blasting my music with the windows down, driving on the PCH. And it was just like one of those moments where I was like, damn, I just live in LA and I'm just doing whatever. Like this is just a Monday.
It was a do whatever Monday.
It was a do whatever Monday, and I fully capitalized on that. Because also, if you're in LA and you've driven on the PCH, that is so depressing. It is truly so depressing driving past everything that's burned down.
Oh, I was like
I literally haven't driven on it since it's happened. Like I haven't been on the PCH in like a year.
And that didn't even like come to mind. I totally
yeah, and I completely forgot. And I was just driving by and just seeing like literally burnt down to the brim. It was just like so depressing. Sad. But the ocean looked beautiful. It was a beautiful dichotomy. That guy who was like the dichotomy in me dressing super edgy but listening to Ethel Cain or something. It was something stupid. The dichotomy. You guys get it. You guys got it. Jaden doesn't need to know you guys got it.
I get it.
No, you don't know.
Was it Tana that said that and everyone was like, "Oh, big word."
Probably, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was her.
The dichotomy Good for Tana. Of it all.
Good for Tana saying dichotomy. But yeah, so I did that, driving this very big, very nice car for an hour on the PCH, and then to the Palisades, to this huge, gigantic house. The most disappointing thing about rich people is that majority of them do not have taste, though. That's just true. It's just like, damn, you guys could literally have it all.
You'd have whatever you want. I saw this one TikTok, you know that Caleb guy who does the house tours in New York?
Oh, yeah.
He asked some lady if he could go in her house.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
The really nice one.
Yeah, where they took out the second floor and they made like...
Oh, my God. One of the top comments was, I don't usually get jealous, but when I see rich people with good taste, I'm actually like, that fuels some anger inside of me.
Yeah.
Because I could have...
The kitchen.
That's how I would do it.
The lighter green kitchen. Oh, it was incredible. In the backyard.
Having a backyard, like having not only a house like that, but a backyard like that in New York is unheard of.
I've never even been to New York, but I know that is crazy.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a thing.
Me and Jaden are going to try and plan a trip to go to New York, I think, this year. Because I really, really, really need to fucking go. And I was talking to Emma last night about it, and she was saying that whenever you and I planned to go there, if she's like out of town or anything, she's going to like also come back so that she can be in New York with us.
She wants to hang out with us.
She wants to hang out with us, and she wants to be there for my first time in New York City even. I'm in New York City even, and I'm walking too.
I'm walking even.
yesterday was a day where I was like, damn, I'm really just doing whatever. And it was a vibe. And I fell asleep in this movie theater room inside of a home, but also moved shit all day. And then got back at like 7, immediately had to go home and then go to Emma's. She was having like a going away barbecue.
That was it, going away?
Kind of, because she's going to be gone all month. And then she's supposed to be moving in September.
Sorry, Emma. She doesn't even listen to our podcast. She'll never know.
She only shares it every single week. Emma only shares it to her 1 million followers. Such an unsupportive friend.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, so sorry, Emma. I was too busy crying.
She's crying in boots.
I was crying them.
Jaden's been going through the times.
I have been going through the ringer. We got a DM about...
Oh, yeah. The comment.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I don't know. I thought it was a DM.
Someone commented and said, there's one thing that's been on my mind, and I feel like your take on it would be such an interesting insight. On Instagram and stuff, we always see these perfect lives, cool vibes, aesthetic, even like Jaden's vlogs. I watch that kind of content and think, wow, people have such amazing, effortlessly cool lives. But then I hear you guys talk about normal stuff, life struggles, being tired, everyday life, and it makes me wonder, does all the aesthetic even matter? Like, even if you're living in these super aesthetic moments and doing all these cool things, do you still deal with the same inner worries? I mean, of course, I know social media isn't real life, but I keep asking myself, why isn't my life like that? Why aren't my days like cool or pretty? And is that something I should really want to chase?
It's funny because when you say that about like my vlogs being, I don't feel like my vlogs are that way. I mean,
Jaden rolling around the mud and crying.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know. But even, I guess there's a degree of still like,
There is a level of normalcy we have to our lives currently that we are kind of doing very cool things and don't like. I was talking to Emma about this last night. I've genuinely come from as buttfuck of nowhere as you can come from, a town of 30 people and my family being 9 of it. I think that like now that I've lived here for 3 or 4 years now, I can't even remember, but I have kind of like acclimated to all of the regular day-to-day stuff that I have been doing. Like literally yesterday when I was driving, I was like, whoa. Snap in for a moment.
Smell the flipping roses.
Yeah, like, oh, this is very cool. And it's very cool that I'm being paid to do this. And I'm just like doing this for some extra money that I need. Like, I think there is a level of our lives that we do. It is just like a part of our schedule. And it is just like very cool and fun things that we get to do.
The normalcy is a real thing. I guess you just don't realize when it comes to like showing like the good, not nobody. I mean, I think that I feel like I try and make it a priority to kind of show the real stuff, which isn't what everyone wants to see, and that's fine. Some people really do want to watch like a perfectly curated, aesthetic, beautiful, like for a motivational kind of thing. You know, sometimes I go back and forth between, do I want to watch something that is like similar to my own situation and like be like, oh yeah, I feel better, I'm doing that too? Or do I want to watch something that's like beautiful and motivational and like, I want to make my life like that, but then I feel like shit, you know? I watched a YouTube video this morning while I was walking on my walking pad and I said, you know, that was really good. Now I kind of feel bad about myself. So I think, I mean, every single person I know who posts on social media has their shit, you know, like not, and I think most of the time, yeah, of course they're not going to post their bad stuff because why would you? The internet's forever. But like
friendship that has ended in it, relationship that has ended in it, boyfriend has ended in it, internet is forever.
Internet is forever.
I do think that it truly, there, like her and I, we do live a very stressful life, kind of. It is like, yeah, the regular day-to-day struggles, they are there. It is cost $1 million to live here, and there's $1 million bills. And I do work majority of every day, but I do also prioritize like
fun and freedom,
and also not being locked in the prison of my mind and locking myself away because I have a lot of stresses. I'm like, if there's a lot going on, but I'm also going to have fun with my friends and I'm going to smile despite it all. But those worries and those concerns and all of that shit is still there. I think that asking if like that is something that you should chase. I think everyone should aspire for more, like even just like
get out of the house.
Yeah. Just aspiring to appreciate things more. I think that's a very good step that I also try to do more, is just aspire to notice the good in everything, or notice like the beauty in everything. and like chase that. You don't have to like do these crazy nutso bonkers things. Are you listening?
I am listening. I'm just scared. They're going to hurt each other.
I think that, you can really create those moments in anything, and you can find the aesthetic beauty in your life wherever it is at. And it is something that's just nice to do.
It's also nice to have a little video, like a visual diary of your life. I
Yeah.
was talking to somebody at the Oddly Day little basket giveaway thing that I did on Saturday with Jensen, and it was really sweet. I got to meet a bunch of people, and one girl who came up to me said that this podcast is her favorite and that she loves me and Morgan, and I wish Morgan would have been there. She was lovely. She had a lip piercing.
Working my minimum wage job.
Working your minimum wage job. She had a lip piercing. I was like, God, I would love one of those. And she was like, get it. Like, it's not like you haven't like pierced your face before. And I was like, yeah, I know that's true. I was like, I don't think my boyfriend would like it. She's like, so. And I was like, so fucking true.
Decenter Men 2020.
Decenter Men. And then somebody else I was talking to was like, oh, yeah, like, I think I want to start YouTube, but I just, like, should I? I don't really know how. And I went into that a little bit, but my main thing was, like, I do think it's really special to have. It's similar to having, like, a photo book, like a memory book of your life. Like, obviously, I could private these videos, but I'm going to have my YouTube account forever unless something happens. But I will always be able to look back on these videos, and it's just, like, a nice little stamp in time. But it feels more real than a photo because I'm, like...
Yeah. She's literally moving in it.
I'm literally moving.
It's called a moving picture show, and it's on YouTube.
But then again, like... there's something about a photo. You don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, the mystery.
I want to take more film photos.
Yeah, having like physical media. I think I also want to do more physical media stuff because I'd like to just have a actual photo book of my friends.
I agree.
And like make it cute and done up.
Do you want children?
Interesting segue for sure. But yes. I think my idea for children is
for the children.
My concept of a child is that I want to, if the world is going as it is, and like we're lucky if we got 20 years,
right?
I'm not bringing another child into that.
Super fair.
I will then adopt and make the child's who doesn't have the opportunity to have a great life from the jump, give them a very good one for as long as we got. Mm-hmm. So that's my idea. But I really don't have any timeline on that. I could be a 40-year-old gay dad. That could be the thing.
You're gonna be such a good dad. I feel like when I was growing up, I was like, I'm gonna be a young.
When you were growing up, you wish I was your dad.
Yes, that also.
There's this Morgan gay guy out there somewhere, and I wish he was my dad.
I always said, I'm gonna be a young mom. I know I'm gonna be a young mom. Like, I want to have kids when I'm like 21. Oh my God, are you kidding? Now, I wouldn't be surprised if I waited until I was 40 years old. My mom had me when she was 40. Since my sister had a baby, there's aspects of it that make me want one more, because like I do like
when they're asleep, when they're laying down and asleep and their eyes are closed.
I've never loved something the way that I love that child, like it's just a different kind of love. Like I don't know how to explain it unless you know the feeling. IYK. Mm-hmm.
If you know him, then you know him. If you
know, I absolutely adore him. However, at the same time, I am not ready, nowhere near ready, to give up my freedom. You can't just lay. Now that he can move around, I'll be home and I'll be watching him in the morning. I'll get up with him at like 6 a.m. and I'll like plop him on the couch with me with his bottle, and he can crawl now. He can't walk yet, thank God. But he'll sit with me and we'll watch something for maybe like 15 minutes and then he's fucking up. And like my parents' house isn't like baby proof to the
four.
Yeah. Like to the craziest degree it could be. So you have to be like very eyes on him, or else he's going to like be banging pots and pans and wake everybody else in the house up and stick his finger in sockets, whatever they do. It's that part that makes me not ready. Like I don't want to I want to lay down. Also, oh my God, you're in a rush, you need to leave. That sucks. get the diaper bag together, put the baby in the car, get the car seat into the car. It's like it's such a thing. But then when you're there, you also have a baby with you, and if he's on good behavior, it's awesome. But if he's not happy, nobody's happy.
Not you and not anyone within a 10-mile radius.
No, he is like I give him a lot of creds. Good baby. He doesn't cry much. He's like, he can get a little fussy, but like the screaming crying is something that like really frustrates me with other, like, oh my God, when I'm on a plane and a kid is crying, I feel really bad. I do. But there's I feel like I can always tell if a kid's crying because like they're just really having a bad time, or if, hey, you're a shitty parent and like they're throwing a fit and being like sad or uncomfortable in my ears need to pop. Different things.
Working in the service industry, and I know my service industry baddies can attest to this, but the amount of times we have just had to go up to a table and be like, you're going to have to do something about your child. Because
you have to say that?
Yes, because they will pop the fucking iPad in front of them and they will not acknowledge that child for the entire time they're eating, and their child is screaming, crying,
knocking drinks over.
Yeah, knocking things over, throwing things, and the parents just do not acknowledge it at all. Like, they're not even looking at it. And
it's so embarrassing.
Like, multiple times we've had to go up and be like, you're going to have to do something about your child.
Right.
Like,
what do they say?
They're like, oh, okay. And then they just like grab their kid and then they like walk outside, like, whatever. I'm like, don't
make it everyone else's problem.
That's not your freaking boo-boo. That's your fucking baby. That's your actual baby fucking child.
That's your living baby.
Maybe your baby just wants you to look it in the eye and say, I love you, my child.
Well, yeah, they probably are. They're retaliating. They're throwing things. They're trying to get your attention.
And it's truly insane to me that it's the same, like, parents and like dog people, the way they are so, they do not give a fuck what their dog or child is doing. They're just like, that's just my kid, and like everyone, like, I don't care if it's causing everyone in this entire building upset. Like, this is just what they do and you all have to deal with it. No. Either, I'm not saying this as much about children, but dogs, if you know your dog is fucking crazy, if it sees another dog, it's going to go howling to the moon and ripping things up and freaking the fuck out. Hey, don't bring your dog inside a restaurant or anywhere, period. Leave it at home.
And those people also love to have their dogs off leashes too.
Oh, they love it. They're addicted to letting their manic fucking rabid dog
eat everybody else's dog.
Yeah. It's just like a level of like, this is just the way it is. No, it's not.
My parents, if I like threw me or my sisters through any sort of like even remotely close to a fit, if we were in a grocery store or any type of establishment, we're leaving. We're leaving immediately. Everyone's leaving. Sorry for the two other children that are behaving well. Like, nope. So everyone kind of had to keep everybody in check, you know? Like, and then having two sisters, it's like, I mean, I don't have full memory of my childhood, but like, I'm sure if I was acting up and they wanted to stay at the restaurant or wherever the hell we were, they probably like, doosh, doosh. So I don't know. I think that there are times where if it's a baby, if you have a baby on a plane, I don't think that's your fucking fault if your baby's crying. Like, I'm not going to judge you for that. But if your toddler is throwing a fit and trying to run up and down the aisle, like, that is a you problem. Like, I do not feel, I can tell. 9 times out of 10, you can tell if it's the parent's fault. Get a hold of your children.
Because they're like actively putting on their noise canceling headphones and like picking up their book and like not even paying attention. I think you would be a wonderful mother.
I really appreciate that.
I think if push came to shove, if baby came to vagina, you would be able to buck up and you'd get your ducks in a row.
That's the thing. I know that if I had to have a baby right now, that I could and I would make it work, even with the money in my bank account. You know what I mean? Like, I would figure it out. Because, God, kids are so expensive. It's not even fucking funny. Like, it's not even funny. Especially if you got to give them formula. Oh, my God. And some people just can't produce milk, so they just have to spend more money. That sucks. But
or your baby die. Sorry.
Or your baby dies.
Or your baby die.
Yeah. You have
to spend $1 million. So you just had a baby and it cost $10 million to have the baby, but now it's going to cost $1 million per year for the baby or your baby die.
I think it's $1 million in a lifetime or something like that. That can't be right.
My mom had 7 children. I don't know if 7 million was invested into us.
No, I think that's like a very high end. Anyways, this is going to be controversial, maybe. I don't know.
universally controversial.
Universal contraceptive, sort of. If I got pregnant right now, I just don't know if I would get an abortion. I don't know if I could do that. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me preface that. I just personally think that it would really fuck me up, especially because I don't know if I can have kids because I have such bad issues. Because I'm grounded.
Because her ovaries are grounded.
Seriously. And I feel like if I was to get an abortion and then later in life I'm trying to have kids, I would, number one, like always blame it on that. And I don't know, I feel like I would always, literally every day for the rest of my life, I would probably be thinking like, damn, I would have a baby right now. Do you know what I mean? But also at the same time, I don't know if I got pregnant right now, I'd probably be like, fuck no, God no. And I don't think, I mean, I know Dylan doesn't want to have a kid right now, but also it's not his choice.
Oh, like, Dylan, if you got pregnant, Dylan would be like, wait.
Well,
but imagine.
See, but I feel like it's kind of been the other way around. And then I got like I am so dramatic with him. I was like, I think I thought I was like late on my period or something. And I was like, and what if I was? And what if I didn't want to get an abortion? And he was like, that's okay. Like, that's okay. You just, and I was like, so you don't want a baby with me? You don't want to have a kid with me? What do you don't see a life with me?
My normal friend Jaden.
And he's like, no, it's your body. Like, we would make it work. If, you know what? It's fine. You know what? Sure. I'm like, I'm driving that man absolutely insane. But yeah, that was my thing. I just don't know. I don't know when is the right time for me to have a kid. I don't know when I'm going to want a kid.
Not right now.
No.
You would make it work, but we'll get you on 2 feet.
Right. First, I was watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. My mom was walking in the
all
kitchen.
Of our friends, the village we would have for our children.
Well, I think about when Presley's here. It's the same thing.
I know.
In The Summer I Turned Pretty, Belly's mom is like, I'm not going to your wedding. Why the hell are you getting, like, you should not be getting married. You're so young and you guys are stupid and whatever, right? So I looked at my mom. Was I watching it with Dylan? I don't know if he was home with me. I think whatever. She goes, I said, Mom, would you come to my wedding if I got married right now? And I was like, I guess it's kind of different. I'm 24 years old, not 21. And even then, she was supposed to be 19 in the books. Whatever. She was like, yeah, of course. But God, please do not get pregnant right now. Because my sister's living with my parents right now with her baby. Because, God, things blew up. And they don't need that again.
Yeah.
You know?
They don't need to.
Because, hey, in a perfect world, everything works out. You stay with your partner. You're not a single mom. But in the real world... single mother is alive and well. Not well.
Oh my God, that just reminded me. I was like dating this guy pretty seriously a while ago. And he was like, we were like, as gay people do, having serious ass conversations 3 months into dating. Like, do you want kids? Mm-hmm. Not even official. By the way. And he said to me, I was like, yeah, I'd like love to be a father. I think I would be a good father. And I'm yada yada. And he was like, I don't know. I think I just like have a real attachment to like, my mom was a single mother. So I think I'd just like to be a single father. Like, I just have a real attachment to that. And I was like, what the hell? I'm like,
you're choosing that?
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? That just reminded me of that. Anyway.
I've never heard anyone say they want to be.
I can see the appeal of it.
I think when people are like older and like really established and they like adopt a child or get inseminated or whatever, sure. But I think that those people don't know
Tina Fey and 30 Rock.
How hard it is to raise a kid by like with people, let alone by yourself.
Yeah. I think it would be very, very, I think eventually I'll be a very good father. There's no need and also no possible way for that to happen for me.
Oops.
It's not like, guys, I really effed up.
I'm pregnant with your baby though. What about that?
This is our freaking baby. The podcast is our freaking baby.
The podcast is our baby.
And it's growing.
I saw.
And the heartbeat is big.
I saw
and
a TikTok.
We are not aborting you.
Of a girl being like, when I see a influencer like post a pregnancy announcement and then I unfollow them because like, I don't care about your fucking baby, which like period true. Mm-hmm. And I get that, yes, like 90% of people make being a mom and turn into a mommy blogger like their whole content. But I'm like, damn, what if that girl like wasn't ever gonna like show her kid or something? You know what I mean?
What if she was just like, this is an update?
Yeah, hey, by the way, I am pregnant. So if you're wondering, like, where the hell I've been or, like, what's going on with me.
Unfollowed, block, chop.
Yeah, block.
Chop, chop, chop. You're done.
And the internet really is so scary. I was telling, I'm so scared for when I have a child because, like, I know that I'm not going to, like, want my child blasted on the internet. Like, even with Presley, like, I only post him, like.
When you have a baby, I'm only going to Emily Ratajkowski hold it.
Yeah.
Like this.
But I just, it's scary. Like, I posted, like, one photo of Presley with his little crown on his birthday. And then, like, I don't know, I probably, in the beginning, I think a little more, but he was a little alien. Like, you don't even know what those things, I feel like it's more acceptable in the beginning when they're, like, a newborn and they all look the same. And then it gets into, like, dangerous territory.
Mashed potatoes with eyes.
Yeah. But my mom is, like, a total Facebook mom. And if I said, hey, mom, like, hey, I just had a baby, blah, blah, blah. Hey, mom, like, I don't really want to, I don't want my kid to be posted. What? Well, how is everybody going to know that? And then I'm like,
how are they going to heart react on Facebook if they don't even know your baby alive?
I'm like, no, you can totally, like, I still will be like, hey, I have a baby, but, like, the back of my baby's head, you know? Like, I love the way that, I know that Nara Smith was posting her kids more, but I think it's just she got more popular and then, like, she wanted to protect them more. But, like, I love the way that she does it because her content doesn't necessarily revolve around her children. It's, like, her cooking and everything. And then when she does post them, it's the back of their heads. And people are scary, especially with how advanced AI is now. It's like,
oh yeah, it's gross.
And I think people forget that we literally we know what are on these, like, fucking pedophiles' phones.
Oh yeah.
And computers. Like, they're getting these videos from these TikToks because you're posting your little daughter taking a bath, you freak.
Oh,
don't do that. It's so strange.
Nothing is funny enough to post your naked child online.
Literally. And then you don't care. I think it's kind of innocent and I don't see that and I don't understand. There's no reason that video of your baby in the bath should have 100,000 saves. Like, you think that's all innocent? No.
So it's literally so gross.
It makes my stomach hurt bad.
My stomach hurt because of the pedophiles.
Yeah.
The pedophile made my stomach hurt.
I posted on my close friends yesterday. I said, I wish James Charles wasn't a pedophile because his makeup brand looks kind of fire. Like,
it's just, like, crazy that he still has any type of platform.
Like a huge one.
Yeah, it's just nuts. And the thing is, anytime he has a viral video, it's just like people like, you're so funny, we forgive you. What the hell? Enough of that. Speaking of Facebook, I think the funny like little subgroup of people that is the Facebook family that are spawned in small towns where they could be literally the worst, most god awful, like evil, wretched, hate each other. They're going to end up on Dateline. And they will be posting like they are the happiest fucking family on possible God's green earth. I think it's just so funny that, like, especially Facebook in a small town, that is where you put in the publicity work. It's like you think they were running for governor or something, the way they're making their family look so happy and good when they're actually, like, everyone wants each other dead.
Yeah.
And I think that's so interesting. Like, why don't you all just keep it real? Why don't you figure out the inner workings of your family instead of, like, posting on Facebook to get 300 likes and a couple smiles?
I have noticed just on any social media platform that the, like, couples or families that
or you and I,
or me and Morgan that post each other the most, like, they are the ones, like, 9 times out of 10 are the ones with the most problem. Because who are you trying to prove something to?
Literally, me and Jaden posting an hour for every single week.
We clearly don't fucking like each other. No, but really, like, I have seen firsthand couples being like, we're so in love. Oh my God. Every fucking TikTok, every Instagram post is each other. And then you find out what's happening behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
They're not happy. We love each other.
No,
I'm really happy.
We do. And it's almost like you have to, like, have 100 people see this so that you're, like, locked in this cage of perception.
True. Or, like, the more we post together, like, maybe we'll have to stay together because then it's embarrassing to break up.
You and I do that so much.
I know.
That's what me and Jaden are doing. Oh, so first off, I don't give a fuck about tennis. I think I would go
I would
for a
definitely
fun little
go.
drink, but I don't give a fuck about tennis unless it's I forgot her name. Mainly just, like, the Williams sisters, of course, but I really don't care unless it's, like, the women's tennis because all of the guys just kind of, every single one of them irk me the wrong way.
I don't think I'd want to watch male tennis either, men's.
Like, it's just, I don't think I'd want to watch men. I think there's just innately something that makes me shaky and feel
Is
bad about
that
the
open
male
in New
tennis
York?
players.
Is that where everyone's been going?
I
Is
think
it
so,
all
yeah.
over?
I think it's in New York. Oh, Sarah just texted and said, I'm literally spending the entire day doing chores with my headphones on with Mr. and Misinformation in my ears. I've just watched 4 in a row. I'm catching up.
I know that's right.
And she literally is listening to this right now.
She's not.
She is.
No, she's not.
Eventually she is. I'm speaking from the future.
Oh,
Do you hear us, Sarah?
My friend Haley loves this podcast, and she texts me updates every time she's listening. She goes, I'm cry laughing right now at your Would You Rathers on the podcast. I'm standing by myself and laughing out loud. Body would be tea, though, if you throw up every time you see a bird. She's just like, you're like, no, but he might catch you. I liked that episode.
No, that episode, I like that episode too, and it has been like, we've been playing that now a lot more in our friends. I literally was just doing that with Paris, Ivy, and Madison, and we were talking about the, would you rather be in a room with everyone you've kissed or everyone your partner's kissed?
That's been a big one.
Yeah, and we were all talking about it and how funny it was, and we were all just like recalling people we've kissed, and there were some that were just straight up shocking and also scary from my friends. But I think that one was such a good one. You were on the freaking money with that.
I was on to something. Wait, I also have something.
I've also been on runners TikTok.
Runners?
Yeah, like people being like, "Oh, I'm slow for 5 days." That's crazy that people are running for 5 days straight. Like, I get it. I used to run. But at that point, there's just something wrong with you. Like, stop running for 5 days. You're literally running from something.
I was on the phone on the Oddly call, and Jensen's sister was talking. Is it like a thing? Or you're just saying in general people are running for 5 days? Because they're doing a thing where they have to stop running after 72 hours? Yeah, sure. I will.
I don't know. I'll stop after 1.
Yeah. What do you mean you have to stop running? Don't keep going. 72.
please.
72
You've
hours?
You've got to stop running.
Gotta stop.
Literally. No, I think that's baffling. It's also a very cool #human moment. But that people can do that, it is nuts. But it's also like, oh, what the hell? Like, I saw this one guy who was like, I can only run a 4-minute mile. And he did it for like 15 miles at 4-minute pace. And I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't break 5.
Only is crazy.
5 minutes was like in high school, I ran track. That was literally like my kryptonite. I would run a 5:02, a 5:03, a 5:01. And then finally I had such a good race. I was feeling so good. Literally best race of my life. 5 minutes exactly even. And I was like, oh, I'm going right on this fucking track. The track was already red, but I was about to make it bright red and glossy.
Because he was going to be dead. He was going to kill him.
I was going to kill him up. I'm going to kill him up. Yeah, so that pissed me the fuck off because I never in my running career broke 5 minutes for the mile. I hit it right on the line. And then after that race, I ran a speed medley relay, and I was the closing 800. Ran so good. We got first, but I literally ran like a 2:15 or something, which is like, okay, whatever, get over it. But someone shoved me at the end, and then I ripped up my side. When at the end, we were running, and we were like, oh, and someone pushed me, and I fell.
I would never let anyone push you if I was there.
So another funny story about running. There was a year where like, hey, just like my life, I didn't know what I was doing, so I did actually everything possible. In 1 year of track, I did 15 events, and at one of these track meets I was doing the 300-meter hurdles, which I had been practicing for, but I'm fairly coordinated when it comes to like ball sports, like volleyball and basketball. I'm good. Ball sports, I'm good with balls. But when it comes to like jumping and leaping, and I'm kind of like giraffe-like. There's like, people are like, Morgan, do a handstand. No, I'm going to fall on my neck. I'm going to die. Like, do not ask me to do things like that. So I was running. Well, I was supposed to be in this heat with this men's heat, and this girl got in my heat of this race.
You got a girl in heat?
I got a girl in heat. But she ran my lane of that race, and then I literally was standing there. I was like, what the hell just happened? And everyone was so fucking confused. So I had to be in the girls' heat, and I had to race against the girls, and I was already like, oh, damn.
Your son looks like a girl.
Literally, they're like, oh, we know he's a faggot, but why is he racing with the girls? So I was literally running, and then I was like turning the corner, and I was like jumping like this. And then as I was coming down, my right ankle rolled, and then I came up and I cut open my leg right here.
With
and
your cleat.
Yeah, I literally have
that's what that's from?
Yeah, I literally have that scar right there because I fell. And I was literally like SMHing. It wasn't even like I was hurt. I was like SMHing. And then I placed third, and I was really annoyed. And I got made fun of a lot for that. But then I ran the 400 meter hurdle, 400 meters relay, right? Jesus, relay right after. And I had blood running down my leg, and I looked freaking badass. But I probably ran like a 68 second, or like probably like a minute and 12. Who gives a fuck?
I never knew you were so athletic. I'm just kidding. I did, but I like to hear about it. Okay, tell me how this makes you feel.
Oh, I love those. They make me so
Have our
happy.
heading. Here we go!
Okay, mentally sad.
Magic within our hearts. To the adventure beyond the horizon.
It's like painful.
There is only one Disney.
It hurts.
No, it's like that could be
I saved that
self-harm.
I saved that into my feeling something folder.
Because that just reminds me of like just watching the same fucking Disney movie over and over on CD, and watching
Also,
the same intro, and just
I
being
was
like,
carefree. I was so carefree. I have a lot of like autumn save stuff in here as well. Oh my god, this. Declaring it a Martha Stewart Living Magazine Halloween this year. Like, God, I miss magazines.
yeah.
I miss getting, my mom would get she had magazine subscriptions, and she would actually like make things from the magazine.
Yeah.
Like everything was so physical.
Let's make a magazine.
Let's make a
Let's
Mr.
make a
and Miss
Magazine.
magazine.
But that literally, straight Republicans will love it so much because they'll think it's like heteronormativity. But it's literally a bisexual girl in a outfit.
Love how creative this is. Brown bag brooms filled with.
Ew, candy corn.
I
That's
love
the
candy
worst
corn.
fucking candy on earth.
I love candy corn.
Like the
That
candy
hurt-
will give you a cavity, but candy corn? Are you kidding me?
Candy corn's so fucking good. I want to apple bob. Bob
Mm.
for apples. There it is.
You just want to tie your hair back and put your mouth on something.
I actually don't. So
I know. I hate that I just spoke for you. I'm sorry.
I want to talk about gory movies and how when people really listen, you'll like this. When people really like gore, like for example the Terrifier movies, I refuse to watch them because I think that it's like really harmful. And I think it's so strange when people have like literal gore kings. Like, you want to watch people get scalped? Like,
there
is a fine line.
It concerns me. It concerns me in my heart and my bones, and also my mind. Because why the fuck do I need to see intestines? I don't want to see that, and I don't want to see one's
You should never see that.
Like, even in a movie, like if they shoot someone and like the hole, the entry wound is just a little too good, I'm like, unnecessary.
Didn't need to see that.
Like, that's why I tried watching The Boys. I started that show and I was like, 3 episodes in, I'm turning this shit off. I don't need to see someone exploding every 5 seconds, cutting someone in half, and you like zooming in as like.
Did you watch Fallout?
No, I did play the game.
Really
I
gory,
watched my
but like
siblings play the game.
it was like campy, so it didn't really bother me that much.
I just think it's like all unnecessary, and it is also concerning if that is like something that you are drawn to. What are we looking at?
I don't know. I thought that was Dylan, but that's like a minivan or something. I think
It's someone to take you away.
Okay, sure. There's some like, is it overdue? I'm sorry, that's really distracting me. Is it like overdone for sure? Yes, but like the Saw movies, I used to love those growing up, and then I went to go see the new one. I don't know how I was like more desensitized as a child than I am now, but I went to go see the new one. I don't know if I've said this before, but I had to leave the theater. I watched somebody get decapitated and I had to leave because it was so fucking realistic, and I don't want to see that. I got pins and needles down my body. I was so scared. And then like
It was me with my pins and needles
Yeah,
doing
it
that.
probably
I was behind you like
was.
this. Pick, 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 pick.
You're scared. You're so scared. And then weapons was obviously very scary, and like it was definitely gory, but not like I'm literally like a squirrel.
Yeah.
It was definitely scary and gory, but like I did have to close my eyes. But it was such a good movie that I feel like I don't know. bring her back. Oh my God, he's chewing on a knife. That shit's crazy.
Ugh, I just really can't do gore, and I think it actually is unnecessary and it grosses me out. Like, I don't need to see, we all know what's going on in our bodies. We don't need to see it spilling out.
We know what would happen if you stuck a knife like this on my stomach, that all my intestines would fall out. Thank you. But the reason that I brought that up is because they have a Terrifier house at Halloween Horror Nights, which I'm very excited to go to. Do you like that stuff? No. I don't really like it either, but like
I like
I
smiling
like
and laughing and happiness. I don't feel
scared.
I'm not don't have such a strong inclination to going like this. Get me out of here. No, I paid $120 to be here.
I think I have like, I'm such an adrenaline junkie, but like I could just go on a ride or something, but the rides aren't enough. I don't know. I think I'm getting less and less, and I'm enjoying less and less being scared, but I just kind of close my eyes and go through it like this. I get the auditory part of it, but I don't need to see it.
Yeah, because in my mind, I know that they legally can't do anything.
Exactly.
They can't murder. They can't tie me up, murder me.
Touch you either.
Like, yeah, they
can
at
least
burn me and throw me in a trash can. I know they're not allowed to do that, but I feel like
But
they're
you
going
feel like
to.
they will. So the Terrifier maze in
What about
Florida?
What if they did the gratifier, where you go and exchange gratitude with everyone you love and your friends there? Or what about the smileifier, where you goes and you do stuff that makes you smile? Or what about the joyifier, where
you should call them.
I will. I'll be the freaking joyifier.
Yeah, they would love that. So the one in Florida, there's a wet lane and a dry lane.
Ew.
And
I know what lane I'm on.
And here there's only one lane and it's wet.
And Papa's thirsty. I really should just actually work in the horror house.
Yeah, because you have a face for scary.
I probably already mentioned this, but I'll bring it up again. Thank you for reminding me. One time, me and Madison were just hanging out, and we were like laughing about something. We were just sharing a joyous moment together. And I was probably 5 feet away from her or so. And she just looks at me and says, Morgan, you have the face for horror movies. They won't even have to do anything. That's the Madison Wild you guys don't get to freaking see. Imagine my shock. And I was like, okay, let me look up horror houses near me because I do need a job. They wouldn't even have to. I went and
She's never going to live that down.
I know. I literally went to the horror house special effects tent and they said, oh, it looks like you already got done. And I said, no, they didn't. And they said, well, it doesn't look like you need to get done. Imagine my life. And then I also went to Notre Dame and they were like, you're the guy. Yeah. They're like, you're the guy from the Disney movie. Where's Esmeralda? And I was like, what are you guys talking about? They're like, you're the hunchback from Notre Dame, you ugly fuck. And they threw tomatoes at me. They pushed me in mud.
We had another Morgan doppelganger situation. Somebody commented.
They better be hot. I'm serious.
And said, I think I saw Morgan at Trader Joe's. And I said, Morgan, were you at Trader Joe's yesterday? And he was like, no. I'm like, well, somebody is doing tomfoolery.
I know.
With your fucking face on.
I know. Maybe I was asleep that night and someone snuck into my room and took off my face.
It was the Terrifier.
The Terrifier took off my face and went to Trader Joe's and is impersonating me. I'm being serious. Do not. If you look at someone and you say, that guy looks like Morgan, he better be fucking hot or don't fucking say it. You can have the thought, but don't put it out into the world. Because if I see a photo come up and someone's like, I thought this was Morgan, and it's someone chopped, you guys won't see me for a good 2 months and it will be punishment. You'll be fucking grounded. Look chopped probably exactly right now.
No, you don't. Back to Horror Nights. What I love about Horror Nights is that when you are in there already and then they close down the rides for Halloween Horror Nights to start, and then you just wait next to the ride that you really like. For me, that's the Mummy. And then it opens again and there's no line and you can just go on it once, maybe even twice if you're lucky.
Wow. Tips and tricks with Jaden. That would be in our magazine.
It would be. Oh
Me
my
and
God.
Jaden constantly making promises to the podcast listeners. We're going to have a Spotify. We're going to have a magazine.
I would do so good with like a baking magazine.
That'll be a section.
Okay, perfect.
J-Bake.
I was talking to Max at the show. Dylan had a little like festival show thing the other Sunday night. Morgan didn't go because he fucking hates Dylan. He thinks his band is bad.
My tomatoes were too ripe. I couldn't go.
Seriously. So Max is gluten-free, and I've been talking about how I'm going to start making bread again, and also like I would like to make gluten-free sourdough for Ivy. Dylan said, oh no, like Max can have sourdough because, you know, there's like less gluten because of the way it ferments, blah, blah. So I asked Max, I said, are you
sourdough free?
Are you sourdough free? Can you have sourdough? And he's like, yeah, because, the fermentation, blah, 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 whatever. And then I was telling him, I was like, okay, because I'm going to start making bread again, but I need more people to eat my bread because it's hard.
I need more mouths on this.
I can't keep pumping out bread and it just sit around and not be eaten. And then I told him that I also make a lemon. By the way, this is my boyfriend's band member.
Not her second boyfriend.
Who the hell is Max? And I was like, yeah, I also make a lemon blueberry loaf that's really good. And he said, shut the fuck up. That's my favorite flavor combination. But I've only ever had a lemon blueberry donut. And I was like, well, you just wait. So moral of that story, I'm going to get back into bread making this week. I'm going to feed my starter tonight. And I'm going to be whipping out sourdough loaves for the boys.
Whenever I hear someone say feed my starter, I just imagine you going to a dungeon and going back, and throwing some random seeds and shit.
Kind of.
Like a big gloopy monster.
Literally kind of. It is a big gloopy monster.
My dad used to make homemade kombucha. Crazy vibe. But they have this thing called a SCOBY, which basically just looks like a pile of fucking pus and fermentation that sits on the top of this kombucha, because kombucha is basically it's just mold.
I've seen that stuff. It's
a
disgusting.
SCOBY is the closest thing to I can't say that. A SCOBY is the closest thing to just crazy mucousy pile of mass, because it is just what kombucha is, mold.
That's insane.
And my dad used to make that, and I have this big giant jar of just stinking SCOBY.
Stinking green smoke. I really like matcha.
I really like matcha and milk, and then cookie, and then animal crackers, and then the animal crackers go in my soup, and then I get a Shirley tumbler. You're a fucking fool, Jaden Edwards. We're never gonna own a business because of you. You were too busy fucking coloring in crayons.
I haven't colored in so long.
Because I banned it from her. I said she couldn't do that because she's fucking around with the mic too much.
Yeah. Well, you're a dick. I was gonna say I like kombucha, but matcha just came out because I do like matcha more. That was all. And then you made me look a fool, and then I cried.
I love kombucha too. It really does.
Even after seeing that.
So yesterday,
yeah,
we stopped at the office at this when we were moving whatever. And at this office, it had a fridge that was my dream fucking fridge.
What was in it?
15 different types of. It was yerba mate,
you love
bloom,
those.
5 different types of electrolyte waters, liquid death.
That's your dream.
Strawberry lemonade, electrolyte water with 2 grams of sugar. Somehow tasted like ice cream. There's something wrong there, but I love it. I literally had.
They're lying.
I was in Liquid City. That is my dream. I drank. I'm not kidding.
Morgan's always has a yerba mate, a electrolyte, like a Pedialyte type vibe, Gatorlyte.
Gatorlyte or a vitamin water.
Mm-hmm. You have something else though. Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Those are his 4 bevs.
Yesterday I had 7
what are
or
mine?
8. Alcohol.
What the hell? Guys, I'm 3 weeks and 2 days sober.
I'm really proud of Jaden. She's really doing it.
Yeah, but he wants to make jokes at my expense. Really, what are my beverages?
Your beverages are
23 days. Screw you.
Your beverages are a regular Coke or a root beer.
I love root beer.
You love a dark soda.
I do love a dark soda.
And then you love milk.
I love milk.
And then you've been putting chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm. Chocolate milk to the bar. Chocolate milk at the wine bar.
I'm going to drink my Altadena chocolate milk at the bar. Have fun with your $16 glass of wine. I'm having my Altadena chocolate milk.
I did.
You did?
No, I had a Red Bull.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are that basic. You're mainly just a dark soda.
Dark soda and drinking. A milk.
Yeah.
And then
your stomach is so.
And then a banana. And then I throw
your stomach is literally at war.
Oh, God. I've been trying to drink more water, actually.
I love water. I just love liquids.
It's not that I don't like water.
It's more fun to drink other things.
Literally was just talking about how much I love my hydro jug that I have. The little, with a
straw?
Yes. And I filled it up, took it to Pilates. Incredible Pilates class, by the way, you guys. Reformer Pilates, it's really going to do it for me every single time. It was incredible. I'm about to be so snatched. Shut the hell up. I was talking about how much I love it. Go to Pilates. Bring it to Pilates. I have 3 sips. I set it next to my machine. I forgot it, dude. Which means, because I'm not going back anytime now, like before my next class. So now I have to wait until I left it next to the machine.
No, I mean, where's the class?
Like 8-10 minutes from here.
Dude, just call.
No, because I don't know when their classes are. I'm not going to walk in the middle of class and be like,
hi, do you have my water bottle? Yes, we do.
I know they have it.
And then you say, when can I come and get it? You can come from this time to this time. Thank you.
Water bottle.
I want to put my Altogether milk in it.
I have more than one vessel to drink water from.
But you missed that one.
I do.
Let's call them up.
I don't have phone service. They put it up to $1,800.
Oh. You gotta flee the country from Verizon.com.
I called. I said, I've called 3 times. Hello. My phone bill says it's $1,800. That's not ever would ever be the case. I need an itemized bill immediately, and we have to figure out what's going on, because like I'm not paying that, and that's not right. Blah 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 blah. Like, this is ridiculous. And if that's the case, like, I'm obviously leaving Verizon. Like, this is ridiculous. Whatever. Okay, let me transfer you to our billing department, because that's not really okay. Okay, yep. Just a second. Okay. They put me on hold for an hour, and they go beep, 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 hangs up. 3 times this happened to me. And I text my dad. I said, Daddy, they're trying to charge me $2,000 for my phone bill. I haven't had phone service for like almost a fucking month, because I've literally just...
Yeah, they can't shut it off and then charge you again.
I haven't done anything with it. How are you continuing to increase it? The only thing I can think of is like a late fee, maybe because like I pay for my phone. And like, yeah, sure, I have like late fee for it being behind on the bill, but it hasn't even been a month. And $800?
That's insane. They're going to hell.
I texted my dad. I was like, I don't know what the hell to do, like, genuinely. And he was like, number one, also, because I told him my bill is normally like $250. He was like, number one, why the hell is your bill $250, period? And I was like, I don't know. I'm probably going to switch to Visible by Verizon, because it's $25 a month unlimited. And I don't know. Nobody told me about that before. My dad was like, okay, well, maybe I'll try and call, because like I can get a hold of somebody, and then I can like, and I'm like, yeah, please. Like, you're the one who kicked me off your phone bill, which I would have been paying like fucking what, $25 normally for the, like, why?
13 cents.
I mean, I got kicked off health insurance when I was 20. I got kicked off the phone bill. I got kicked off everything because my sister turned 26. What the hell? I was like, are you kidding? And then one Christmas, I think it probably was that Christmas, my dad's like, gives us all 3 envelopes, and we're like, oh my God, money. We look at my dad, and he goes, yeah, Merry Christmas. We're cutting you off. No more phone bill. I mean,
what is it with Christmas and being cut off? That happened to me too.
Well, being cut off in regards to, I don't know. I think they were paying for more of like my 2 older sisters' stuff. My parents never, like, I paid for my college. I bought my own car. I paid for my car insurance. Like, I've always, I saw something. Somebody was like, I know Jaden grew up wealthy, and I was like, my dad went bankrupt. What? I've definitely like.
Sounds like only rich people go bankrupt, Jaden.
I guess so. My family wasn't poor, but I was completely financially independent from my family since I was like 14, 15 years old. Everything.
She's just like me.
I remember I was like, I'm so excited to get a car for my 16th birthday. And my parents were like, from who? And I was like, well, you, I thought. You got Brendan and Carson a car, and they were like, you got to get your own. So I said, fine, I'll start my own business. So then I bought my own car.
For some reason, with our parents' generation, they just had in their mind this made up thing that the youngest child gets everything they've ever wanted, and they like are catered upon hand and foot. So they went the complete opposite way.
Yeah.
Because I was the same. I also never bought clothes or anything. I literally bought all of my own clothes, all my own cars. Everything I've ever owned, I've bought by myself. Every move funded by myself. And I think it's just so funny where it's just like, I was having a conversation with my parents, and I was like, yeah, in LA, like, I'm barely just uncomfortable. Like, and at that point I was working 6 days a week, and I was also picking up second shifts at Oddly, helping them with their like Christmas, like shipping stuff. I was doing fulfillment, and they're like, well, that's nice. We're taking you off the car insurance. The only thing that's ever been done. I was like, literally I was like, what?
Aww. Let's make it worse.
Yeah, I was like, and it has genuinely like
No, it's
entirely
it's
worse.
so insane. Like, I think about the health insurance thing all the time. I'm like,
oh, that's insane.
Oh my God, I haven't been to the doctor in years. I haven't been to the doctor in years. And I also have a heart condition. Like, God damn, I could die.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
Like,
I'll let you die.
like that's
go like this.
crazy.
Wake up.
And
Wake up.
Go, poosh,
Wake
poosh.
up.
And my dad's thing is he's like, well, no, this is good for you. This is like, my mail goes to their house and he will open it and he'll send it to me and be like, you really need to figure this out. Like, this is like, you're better than, he sends me a text recently, you're better than this. Cause it was some like late payment, something. Like, Jay, seriously, you're better than this. I told him, I said, stop opening my mail. And he was like, well, if it's coming here, then it must be important. I'm like, trust me, I'm getting the notifications. I'm seeing, I know what's going on. I get it.
They've reached out in other ways.
And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be having, and granted, like, my dad really does like try to help me when I'm like in desperate need. Like, and I'm so grateful for that. Like, I would have been definitely down in the dumps here and there if he wouldn't have, but I always pay, like, I will always pay him back. Like, my parents don't just give me money. But it really pisses me off. Like, I was on the phone with my mom yesterday too, and she was like, how are you doing? Are you taking care of yourself? And I was like, no. I was like, I'm really fucking stressed out. And she somehow got around to saying that it's my fault that I'm like, these things are happening to me right now. And I was like, oh, okay. For sure.
I've gotten one of those too.
Right.
Something really bad happened, and then someone told me that you're wondering why all these bad things keep happening, but maybe it's because of what you're putting out in the world. And it was because
joy and laughter.
I posted a vlog and I was joking around with friends, and they were taken as the most inappropriate thing that could have ever been said.
Dude, it's
sorry.
Anyways, so that was really frustrating. And then I was like, okay, I have to go. I'm hanging up now. And I hang up, and Dylan sitting next to me, he goes, did you get pissed off? And I was like, yeah.
It is baffling. There's sort of a disconnect somewhere where everyone thinks that our generation has everything on a plate and platter, and also it's the easiest it's ever been for any generation, when that is just not the case in any regard. You guys could work 3 shifts at a gas station and buy a house.
Did I talk about this already? The $62 thing?
No.
Somebody did the math. For our minimum wage to be equivalent to like the boomers' minimum wage, $62 an hour.
If I was making $62 an hour, I would be chilling as fuck. I would be like so extremely fine. You wouldn't even
62 versus 7.
Yes, I was making $7 an hour at my coffee shop job in buttfuck Idaho for 3 years, and they were like, if you're lucky, no, you get a 25-cent raise every year.
Wow,
25 cents.
It's crazy because a lot of these like businesses and companies can afford to pay you more.
Oh, they were going to trips to Mexico every fucking week. They were like buying the craziest fucking cars you could buy.
Well, that's how the rich stay richer and the poor stay poorer. The fuck?
They also threatened to take away our tips because we were getting greedy and we were asking for raises. They said tips are a thing that you get as gratitude from customers. And since you guys don't seem very grateful for the money you're getting, we're thinking about taking those away from you. If
I remember at the bakery job I had in New York, if we didn't get tips, like we wouldn't have had any money.
No, that's my
like,
life.
That's pretty sure that's how
that's my life right now.
Works.
Literally freaking tip.
Anyways,
please. Morgan needs to pay rent.
Seriously. Okay, let's move on to media.
Let's get into the media of it all. Been watching a lot of New Girl, and I've mainly been watching it to sleep. That show is just very interesting how it can have a genuinely funny moment and they can really derp it up in 0.5 seconds and ruin it.
Derp it up.
And it's like, but I will continue watching. Like, I do think it is a good and funny show. And then it's like, finger mustache, I'm derpy. Look at me, tweet. It's like, all right, we get it. You just had an actual funny moment. Can we just let that breathe? Movies. Haven't been watching shit. Are we going to go to a movie tonight?
I think so.
I think we're
going to go see the alleged bad movie with Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz.
I love Zoe Kravitz. Do not like Austin Butler. I'm
Why? Because of Elvis?
Yeah. And I was just like...
Put a bad taste in your mouth?
I was like... That was around a time where I was around genuinely the seniest motherfuckers in Los Angeles, California. Like they watched Entourage one time and they based their entire life off of it in like a crazy way, not even like an ironic way or like I'm going to wear the same clothes. Like they genuinely thought they were in the show. I think there was like a moment of manic psychosis that they just are never going to escape from because they're all fucking little weirdos.
Right.
But we were all watching the Oscars, and when I can't remember who beat out Elvis, but when he didn't win, I cheered so loud. Literally the one person in this house cheering so loud, and everyone was like, "Oh, that movie was art." Austin Butler, like, you guys want his cock in your fucking mouth. You guys are all like, every fucking man just wants to touch another man's fucking balls.
True.
That's what it comes down to. Why are you all so upset about sports and movies when the man doesn't win? You love women so much, but you want the man to beat out a woman? You need to die.
I agree.
I haven't been watching much, but I tried listening to Sabrina Carpenter's new album.
I'm so wet. I'm so wet. I'm
and then I'm
dripping,
wet.
and then I'm wet, and then you're inside me, and I'm wet. I haven't really listened to it, but I do.
I do
that
like
song.
Tears. Yeah. I do. And also the fact that Coleman Domingo is in drag for the music video, and he looks really fucking good. I love Coleman Domingo so much. I think
I
that
haven't
he
watched the video.
is a pillar of society, and he will always be famous. I've been listening to 300 Dreams by After. They are incredible. Still listening to the entire album Daisy by Rozowski. That album is incredible. Bebop by Antenna. And then for games, I've been playing Fortnite more. I'm loving Fortnite again. I'm like this, Fortnite. That's about it. My media is once again, my life was a movie this week, so I didn't even need media. I listened to Beg For It by Iggy Azalea like 5 times the other day. I love that song.
I have been loving Audrey Hobart's new album, and I still am loving Leve's album. I'm not listening to a ton. It really has mostly been Audrey Hobart's album. Honestly, might be a no skipper for me. I really like her.
Through and through and through and through.
Through and through and through and through. We watched a really strange episode of X-Files last night. I think it was like their Halloween. You know how
So they got
shows do
Frank and
that?
them.
It was Frank and them. And it was just
Like
really strange.
Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was really strange.
Frank and them.
It was really strange because at the end, like, they took the monster to go see Cher, and they had like a fake Cher performance.
They couldn't get real Cher.
I guess not. It was really interesting, but you're still watching that. There's one more episode. Oh my God. I haven't even talked about Dexter Resurrection on here. Holy shit. Oh my God. Dexter's my favorite show ever of all time. Okay? Ever of all time. I really believe that. Have you watched it?
I used to watch it as a kid.
Oh my God. It's
But-
so good. And Michael C. Hall is so hot. It's like stupid.
I don't know where to watch it.
I can give you my Paramount account.
She gave me her Peacock when I really need to
I
see the
did-
Meg
I
the
did give her
Stallion
my Peacock.
episode, and I downloaded the episode to watch on a plane because I wasn't missing that and being left behind.
All my friends eat, except for me.
Jaden's going hungry, but Morgan is full.
There's original Dexter, and then they made Dexter New Blood, which is him like so many years after the series, the original series. And then there was Original Sin, which is him young. And then the new one right now is Resurrection. Original Sin, New Blood was okay. It was kind of boring. But like I just loved seeing Michael C. Hall again because I just love him so much. He's such an incredible actor. Original Sin was really good. I actually really enjoyed it, and it got renewed. And then Resurrection comes out, which is after New Blood, and oh my God, it's so good. Uma Thurman is in it. Peter Dinklage is in it. Cam from Modern Family is in it. It's like, and who's that guy? Patrick, the blonde one that he's a freak.
Patrick Star.
No, Patrick.
Bateman?
No, Patrick. I think he's in Gone Girl.
I have no idea.
Somebody will know what I'm talking about. There's a ton of people in it. It's, oh my God, it's just incredible. And like there's old people from the original Dexter. So good. And because this is doing so well, they canceled Original Sin after saying that they were going to renew it. And now they're renewing Resurrection for 2 more seasons or 3 more seasons because it's that good. And
Whoa.
it really feels like the old Dexter. And like you really have to watch it to know what that feels like. And then it's just, oh my God, it's so good. But there's only 1 episode left of this season. And it comes out on Friday, and me and Dylan have just been locked the hell in. So if you've never watched Dexter originally, you need to go through because this is like the last of the last. You got to watch about 20 20 seasons of things. No, I don't know how much it is, but probably, I think the original Dexter is 7, and then there's one, probably like 10 seasons of stuff to watch. It's so good,
I'll start
though.
the original. I'll see what I can get through.
It's so fucking good.
I know. It'll be nostalgic because I remember watching it with my family when I was a kid.
Oh, God. Me and my entire family finished it at the same time, and we all sobbed, like, collectively. It was like losing a family member. Not that he died. It was just like, oh, my God, like,
Dexter.
I'm going to miss you.
Yeah, I'm going to miss you, Dexter.
Because we knew nothing else was out. Like, at this point, I think I was a sophomore in high school, so I was like, this was 10 years ago. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. That's sick.
Yeah, that doesn't feel nice. I was having that realization the other day when people were like, oh, in 2019, I was in 6th grade. Now I'm a senior. Hi, what do you mean?
Hi, what do you mean?
That's freaky as fuck. Like, and literally I was on Facebook and seeing like my friends, like my friends' parents posting like the little sibling that I would like, we would be like, oh, annoying little sibling, fully being a senior now. And I'm like, oh, I've been out of there for 6 years now. That's crazy.
I'm scared.
I'm not. I don't give a fuck. Fuck high school.
No, same. I always say that my 30s, I like know that my 30s are going to be the best years of my life. I know I'm going to be like the most beautiful I've ever been and the richest I've ever been.
We're always going to always be the most richest and beautiful we've ever been.
I hope so. Okay, guys.
We love you so much.
We love you.
And we'll see you next week. And then the week after that. And
the week after that.
And then the week after that.
Yeah.
And then
I need to clean up this hairball under the table.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. We love you.
Love you.